The day my stepmother told me I wasn't part of the family anymore, I smiled because the house was already in my name. I was 15 when my dad remarried, and I was still trying to deal with losing my mom. Life already felt empty. And then Rachel came in, perfect smile, soft voice, and a kind of warmth that felt a little too rehearsed. At first, she tried hard to seem like she cared. She'd cook for me, ask about school, and act like she wanted a relationship. For a moment, I almost believed it, but slowly, things started to change. The kindness faded into small, sharp comments. "You should be more independent," she'd say. "You rely on your dad too much." I ignored it at first, thinking maybe I was just being sensitive. But after she had her own son, everything shifted overnight. I stopped being part of our family and became someone extra. My room was given to the baby. My things were moved to the basement, and eventually, I wasn't even called for family dinners. I'd sit downstairs sometimes, listening to them laugh upstairs, realizing I didn't belong there anymore. But the worst part wasn't Rachel, it was my dad. He saw everything happening and chose to stay silent. That silence hurt more than anything she ever said. Then one evening, I came home and saw my bags packed by the door. Rachel stood there like she had been waiting. "I think it's time you go live with your aunt," she said calmly. My chest tightened. "What? You're not really part of this family anymore. Things are different now." I turned to my dad, hoping he'd say anything, but he didn't even look at me. And in that moment, something inside me changed. I didn't cry. I didn't argue. I just nodded and said, "Okay." Because a week earlier, I had found something she didn't know about. While looking for old photos in my dad's study, I came across a folder with legal papers. And one detail stood out immediately: the house wasn't in his name. It was in mine. My mom had transferred it to me before she passed away, which meant legally, no one could force me out. I didn't say anything that day. I picked up my bags and left, not because I had to, but because I was waiting. A month later, came back, not alone, but with a lawyer. The moment Rachel saw us, her confidence disappeared. "What is this?" she snapped. I calmly placed the papers on the table. "This house is legally mine." The room went silent. My dad looked confused as the lawyer explained everything: ownership, rights, control. Rachel started panicking. "That's not possible. There must be a mistake." But there wasn't. For the first time, she had no control. The same woman who told me it wasn't family was now standing in my house. Later, my dad tried to explain, said he didn't know, said he was confused. But the truth is, he chose not to see when I needed him the most. I could have thrown them out that day. I had every right to, but I didn't. Instead, I gave them a choice: respect me, or find somewhere else to live. After that, everything changed. Rachel never spoke to me the same way again, and my dad finally started acting like one. Not perfectly, but enough to understand what he almost lost. Because sometimes, people try to erase your place in their lives until they realize they were never the ones in control. And in the end, they're the ones living under your roof. Follow for more crazy stories.